in for the face of God. What was it?
A pinky.
I think it was somebody's foreskin.
A nutsack?
It was a 1-inch.
Come on, shake your body, baby, do that conga.
Jigs up, everybody! Run!
Sarah and No Name, they do the morning show, ruling on the airwaves. Alice Radio, Maddie's the producer, and Hooman runs the boards. Me, I'm Black the Ripper, representing for the dwarves. Oh yeah, listen in now. Sarah and No Name are after dark.
Oh, I'm ready to go.
It's the only late night show. It's the only late night show. It's the only late night show.
We're here.
We're here. After summer thing, my God.
What? You know what? Thank you, Generation Alice. What a day.
Oh, my God.
That was awesome.
It was amazing.
Bubbles.
It was a good day.
Oh, those effing bubble machines
Sure.
were high output.
Whoever thought of the bubble machines, I got to take my hat off to you because that was
Denise.
just.
Give Denise a
it
hand
really
for
was
that
cool.
one. Denise came up with
Well, I have to say, not only were they cool, but the wind was going exactly the right
I
direction.
know.
Like
Like,
they just
yeah.
covered the whole.
They didn't blow into the stage. like
Everybody
it's-
got bubbles.
Yeah, no, it was
They
just,
weren't getting whipped around.
I think bubbles are the new pyro, and all the bands that played were great.
I know. It's nice.
Man, I love Smash Mouth.
Steve looks good.
Yeah, those guys look good. They're all healthy. But
They're all about the kids, huh? Don't all the
good
kids
time.
up there. It was good.
I know. It's like you got their bubble machine up there. You got your kids. It's like it's just
What more
family
can you ask
fun.
for, you know?
But I just like those guys because it's just like they're just the ultimate barbecue party band. Like
Yeah.
dancing, people having a good time.
Kids were loving them. I was trying to explain to them, I'm like, you're going to know some of their songs. I mean, you totally know them. And when they broke in I'm a Believer, Sean goes, they're the Shrek band. We're submitting our giant Father's Day greeting as to the Guinness Book of World Records to see if we can get, largest Father's Day greeting ever.
Everybody get Dad? Dad, is that you?
Dad, is that you?
All right, ready, guys? On 3, 2, 1. That could get us into the Guinness Book of World Records.
That worked out pretty well, man.
It was pretty good.
I didn't
Talked to a lot of people who said that they did it.
Saturday night, like I had a big night planned with Christy and stuff. We were gonna go to the House of Prime Rib with them, and then go
nice,
out and,
right.
and see Dead to Me and hit the town, and just do a whole big blowout and everything. So about 4 o'clock, Christy calls and is like, "Oh man," she's like, "I got bad news." She's like, Junko's throwing up all over the place, and I'm like, "Oh man, that sucks." But then Christy made the the fatal mistake. She's like, "Why don't you just go out and have some fun? Call some of your knucklehead friends and go have a good time." So I end up going out and we go. I ended up going out with a couple buddies. We end up at this place where this band, the Long Blondes, are playing, and apparently there's some hit band from England or whatever, and whatever. It's kind of like dance music. I don't even know what the hell's going on at this point, but whatever. So it's your typical San Francisco live music crowd. Everyone just stands there with their hands in their pockets and kind of looks at themselves, and whatever. And so, I'm kind of working my way to the front of the crowd because the band's good, and lo and behold, there's a plethora of these 5, like, just flaming gay guys dancing. And I'm like, how come no one's dancing? They're like, I don't know. So I start dancing with these guys and stuff and,
That's your way, sure.
having a gay old time.
Yep.
And also, like, one of the guys is like, let's do a conga line.
Come on, shake your body, baby, do that conga.
And I'm like, yeah! So I'm congaing,
And you're just one of many in the conga line.
6 guys in the conga line. People started kind of getting into it.
Come on, shake your body, baby, do that conga.
And all of a sudden, like, this like, runs up, like, grabs me, like, literally grabs me. He's like, "You're ruining the vibe of the show, mate," or whatever. And I'm like, what? And he's like, what do you think you guys are doing? And I'm like, dude, we're doing a Congo line. Like, what are you talking about?
Come on, shake your body, baby, do that conga.
And he's like, "You're ruining the vibe of the show." And I'm like, ew, dude. I'm like, relax, bro. Like,
I'm having fun at a concert.
Yeah. And so the guy's like, and he's obviously, he's like, "I manage the band. I'm the guy who rented this place out. I'll get you kicked out of here in 5 minutes." And I'm like,
Oh, this is the band's manager.
Yeah,
Oh, you
and
like your vibe.
so I just start going off on this guy. I just started railing this guy, saying things that I know are going to piss him off.
Right.
And like you could tell, he's just all like, and I'm like, what? I'm like, what? You gonna beat me up because I did a conga line? I'm like, just going off on this guy, and so. So all of a sudden, like, the security guard comes out, this big, huge black dude. He's just huge. He's like, literally about to like pick me up and throw me. Like, yo, dude. I'm like, I'm out of here, bro. I'm like, I don't want to like get, I don't want to be the guy that like starts a fist fight over a conga line at the, And I'm sitting there, and so I get kicked out. All my other buddies are in the club, and they finally come out and they're like, dude, what's going on? And one of the guys knows, like everyone knows everyone who runs the place and everything. And they're like, do you want that guy to come out here and apologize? And I'm like, dude, I just want to get the F out of here. If I see this guy, I'm gonna kill him.
So you get kicked out, but not the 5 gay guys?
No, I think they just kind of scattered. I think
You were standing there yelling, and
trying
they all
to,
melted into the crowd.
The jig's up, everybody. Run!
Conga line busted. Yeah, and I'm like, how come I'm the only guy standing up for the conga line? I didn't even start the effing thing,
What's wrong with the conga line?
I couldn't believe it.
I just can't imagine who a conga line bothers. I mean,
But I started getting all.
Thanks for enjoying the music.
I started getting all violent, and then I was like, and I just realized, I'm like, oh my God, what's wrong with me? I'm like, last weekend I was in Mexico drinking pina coladas and doing Jello shots, and this week I'm getting kicked out of bars for doing conga lines. I'm like, my life has hit an all-time low. Like, I'm just like, what? Like, and I sit there, I'm like, how am I going to explain this? Like, if I end up beating this guy to death, like, oh yeah, dude, what did you do? Oh, I killed some road manager for some crappy band. What did he do? He broke up the conga line with me and these 5 gay guys.
Come on, shake your body, baby, do that conga.
how would that play out in court?
Yeah. Are you kidding me? This is San Francisco. You don't expect an impromptu conga line to break out.
Across the Golden Gate Bridge, it says, welcome to San Francisco. Feel free to conga.
Come on, shake your body, baby, do that conga. No, you can't control yourself any longer.
I don't know. I mean, I know they're kind of corny and they're only really supposed to happen at weddings, but it was a good time.
Come on, shake your body, baby, do that conga.
But they scattered so fast. I thought I'd have a little backup. I thought they might do a little snap. Like,
Big
slap you.
Well, they didn't want to get thrown out. They could see where it was headed.
They scattered like roaches in the middle of a room.
You
and
sure
a
it was a
light goes
conga
on.
line, or you were just like holding on to all 6 of them and moving them around?
No, it was a conga line.
Come on, shake your body, baby, do that conga.
Yeah, we're getting the no-name
We're
version.
getting the no-name version, exactly.
We'll get the other 5 version. They'll be like, dude, we were just standing there and this giant bald guy ran up and grabbed us and said, Congo! Do a Congo line now!
Come on, shake your body, baby, do that conga.
Coming up.
The foot of God has appeared on my ceiling. We got the hand of God. We got the face of God. We got the arm of God. Alone